What's the deal? What's the deal, everyone? I know I'm a little late today. It's all right. You got some good music in. What's the deal, everybody? Another devious morning. It's fucking awesome. I love mornings. I love mornings because there's always a fat Jamaican joint waiting for me to get lit. At this moment, we're on the fat Jamaican joint. Yeah, I got up late. I woke up at like 6:50. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I was like, oh shit, we got to stream. Grab the joint, real quick. Roll the fucking joint, Ali G style. Boom. Now we are here. This fucking range. So here's the deal, right? This week has been full of value. This is our week. Look at this fucking range. Disgusting. So yeah, this week is when you learn to be consistent versus losing all your trades, right? The weeks that you'd spend in ranges, I remember those were the weeks where I'd blow my account all the time. The rangy weeks, right? Though, did we break out? Oh, maybe not. Did we break out now? Oh, no, we didn't. Did we break out? No. And I remember just you find consistency and then you spend a week in a range and it's like everything's out the window, right? And I think these are the weeks that make or break you as a trader. And if you can come out on top at the end of a week like this, then God bless you. So this has been a really great learning. Give me 1 second, let me put my joint out. Really great week from an educational standpoint, right? Alrighty then, let's get into some of these breakdowns, make sure we don't miss any more of our New York session. We didn't miss any positions, there's nothing for us here to take, but look at these. This is the levels from yesterday. Right. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. Move all our drawings. Get on to the daily. Learning impulse control on the charts. Yeah, this whole week has been really a blessing in disguise because it's not how you want to spend a week, but it's a learning experience that you want to go through. Right? Daily, we are still bullish. We were expecting to come out bullish yesterday. We did. We filled this wick, never broke it, right? Probably want to re-break the highs in order to look for more buys. Otherwise, we can reject at any point and come back down, break the daily lows. 4 hour closed bearish at a resistance. Came down, rejected. Let's mark off our range here. This is our clear 1 hour range. It's a banger. I've been waiting for this song all night. Anybody else have dreams to this song? Oh, 6.92K subs. Hey, we might get to 7K on stream today. If enough people to show support. We get like 70 more subs. We get 7K. We definitely gonna be at 7K today. I just don't know if it's gonna be the New York session or the Asian session. 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 Not much is changing in terms of yesterday's levels. Still believe we are good to come up. Yeah, let's go. Okay, chat. Yeah, I know we got some range here. We got big range, right? Massive range here. 60 pips, 70 pips on the 5 minute here. 67 pips. So I was looking to take advantage of this range that the exact same range that we took buys in yesterday, right? Oh wait, where's my Zoom? Where you at, Zoom? There we go. We took buys in this area yesterday, right? Respected it. Never drove out of the range, came back in range. I'm thinking if we could get the same buys today, if we get a closure above here, but I don't think the market is set up that way. Just got a closure above here. I'm not taking any buys yet. The 1 hour hasn't broken the previous hourly highs and still has no bottom wick. At any moment we can reject here, even though the 5 minute closed above. Any moment we can reject here and drive down on the hourly. So let's see where this would make sense on the higher time frames. And I think the idea for the higher time frames is right there. So yeah, if we close back above here, this would be a fake out on the hourly. And then if you see the hourly creates a clean range here. As you get a closure above, you end up driving up. You get a closure, well, in this case you didn't get a closure, you just drove straight up to this level. Closure above and you're driving up, respected again, drove up, respected, drove up. Expected, drove up. So we tend to drive up, let's see, to these areas, right? So we could use this as an advantage point once we start coming back in range. So if we start closing back in our range above here, right? We can look to imitate what price has done before and come up here. And today's a bullish day. Just debating how valid this is on the higher time frames. Because the 4 hour, here's the deal. 4 hour, like we said, respected resistance here, closed bearish, and the next 4 hours started coming down. And at this moment, I know we have another hour and a half left, but the 4 hour is bearish. It's the only thing that's stopping me from really being full on behind our buys here. Let's see how we work here, how we close here. If the 4-hour can come up, maybe close bullish, or break the previous hourly high, break its own high, then I think we'll have more potential. For now, the clearest buys, let's see where the clearest, the cleanest. Yeah, so this will be our sell. No, we're not going to look for sells unless we break the daily lows, the previous daily lows. Once we get that daily wick special, then we'll look for sells. Until then, we're going to stick to our bullish bias. Music's been booming into my ear. Damn. Can you re-explain what a daily wick special is, if you don't mind? Not a wick a Wix special. Wix special is basically a celery play outside the range. Can you explain what a celery play is? Well, the celery play is a bullish closure at a resistance that respects a resistance, and then the next candle is bearish and breaks the low of that previous candle. Okay? So on the daily, if you have resistance right here, right? Level of resistance. Now you broke, it was a support. You broke it, create a support here, this becomes a support, now it comes up, this becomes a resistance at this area. Right? Support, resistance, support, resistance, make a range. You close bearish, now you're closing bullish here, right here. Right? You're closing bullish below a resistance. You broke it. Now this next candle, if it starts coming down and breaks the previous low here, like so, right? Oh wait. If we break the previous low here, if this candle starts coming down, this is what it'll look like. Then your entry would be here on the break of it, and this would be a celery play. But once the celery play is outside the range, which is below this range, right? It is a Wix special. So any celery play outside the range, a bullish candle breaking a bearish candle at a support, or a bearish candle breaking a bullish candle at a resistance, that's what we call the Wix special. This is all irrelevant. This is just for you to like keep up lingo wise, but really just watch the charts. Name of patterns are irrelevant. As long as you can remember the pattern, recognize it on the chart, see it, and then take advantage of it. It fucking It's really irrelevant what I call this. Call it the space shuttle to Mars. Seaman. Use a shot. It's all good, man. It's all good. That's why they call him Saul Goodman, because it's all good, man. Better call Wicks. You better not call Wicks. I will not be in a suit next to you in front of a judge. Wicks doesn't like to wear suits, so don't call me. What's the deal, Casey? In 50 trades in London session already? Holy shit. Imagine being in 50 trades in one session. That's got to be nerve-wracking. In 15 and what? And 30 probably, right? You meant 30, yeah. Does that mean no range? So let's look in 15 and pound zero. Anybody else want a pound zero? All right. 15. Which part does it mean have no range? No, I don't see anything indicating we have no range. We're stuck in a range with plenty of range to come up and down. Wicks update buys. Oh yeah, let me take that off here. That was from last night's stream. Okay. Ming. Chat. I mean, nothing we could do here at this moment. We're just stuck in this pretty range. Oh, so pretty. Oy vey.
Yo, these are the bomb!
And they're air popped, not fried.
Popcorners! You're an artist!
Actually, Jesse, it's just basic ingredients. No.
I've seen this.
We don't eat.
Yeah. That's funny. No, that's the video that he dropped on Discord. That's funny. About to get copyright for that. The joints finished should be higher than trades taken. That's the trick, Wicks. Don't tell you. No, but you just reminded me that I have a joint. Wow, 450 already on here. Shit's got to fill up. Let's go. Fill it up. I had damn near 1,000 on Friday. 2 W's. A little under 1,000. Just 900. On Monday, W. and we had like 700. Hey guys, this Wix post signals. Amateur guru, you will see me take a trade on screen. I'll tell you ahead of time. This is where I'll trade. As I'm doing it, I'll tell you I'm taking a position here, and I'll tell you how I manage risk during my position. And then you can watch and learn, watch and copy, do both, or you can do either one, or you can just talk shit. Up to you. How much do you risk per trade? 1 to 3%, depending. If you're not subscribed to XAU, yeah, you're definitely missing out on the OnlyFans. I'll never post that link though. That's one. That link you gotta find on your own. What's Don doing? I haven't even checked his. Haven't checked my messages from him. See if we can figure out what he's doing by way of Instagram. Hey, chat. Look at that. As soon as I turn it on, first thing. You see that? Right? So it looks like he's really sick and tired of these vacations. Looks like nothing happened since I left. That's what he put up. Yeah, nothing's happened. We've ranged since he left. We spent the whole time in a range since he left. Please look at EJ.
How about new?
We'll have Don tomorrow in New York. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad he's back and I don't have to spend hours at a time just talking. Tanks are lost without Don. Word. We've been ranging since he left. Like, this was Friday, the move coming down, right? And then he left, and then this has been our session right here. It's all range. Finally get to cam up tomorrow. Shit, you could hop on cam here. I want that free PC. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out. Have a great session, lads. Alright, Emilben. Why are you leaving so early? Yeah, Al speaks tonight. It's one thing I haven't done this week. I haven't really been on my news shit. I mean, we have nothing, right? Nothing going on. There's a yellow folder going on, but ain't shit going on but the rent and the mortgage. Alright. Alright, the 1 hour has broke the previous 1 hour high. $30 grab liquidity, 15, 5. Not any positions here, Chad. I'm not looking for a position right now. Either I need a 1 hour close or we need to come up on the 5 minute. Much higher. If you ask me why, I'm telling you this last 1 hour We just broke the high, but we can reject anywhere in here. Anywhere up until this area, up until this wick, 1875.5. We can reject here. Once, if we break that, that would be the 4-hour flipping bullish and driving up. So at that point, I'll look for positions. I need a bullish 4-hour here. And then if we get a bullish 4-hour, look at these higher time frame candles, how they respect this level. Close above here. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to keep our level. Just makes a lot more sense. Right? 4-hour. Respected. Come up. Closed above. Respected. Come up. Closed above. Came up. Closed above. Came up. So I think this is going to be our level here. 1874. If we get a higher time frame closure above there. And all that means is be patient. We gotta wait. What is the middle green line for? It's our fake out line. So that's where we're gonna have buys back into the range. Back into this range. I can't really call it a fake out now, right? Because we've come up, come down, ranged here. Is this forming a possible ABC pattern? I honestly don't know what an ABC pattern is. I gotta go call my kids and find out. Let me find out what's going on. And why are they not up for school yet? What's the deal? Oh, you're up. I'm sorry. DEFGHI pattern. New here. What is the difference between the calls on Discord and live? Oh, hold on one second. So the difference between the calls on Discord and live stream, Don does the calls on Discord and he does them all throughout the day and night, right? So live stream, you'll only get what we do on the live stream. I will say this, if you want to learn to trade, you got to join the live streams. If you want to make money and not know anything about trading, you still have to join the fucking live streams. It's very hard to to buy signals and then catch the signals and then be profitable on signals of any signal provider if you're not in tune with how they trade. So if you don't know what Don's looking for, because not every single signal is like ideal when he types it out, right? So a lot of it is he'll type it out, take a position, you get in 15 minutes later. For him, it's a win. For you, it's a loss, right? That's a big difference. So you have to really know where you are in the charts, in the market, and you have to know how he trades or how I trade, how we trade, in order to be in tune with what we're doing and with our signals. Or you might get a signal to take a buy, but it won't say where to go break even, but you have to be in tune with how we trade. And most people that are in the signals, they'll know when we go break even. So even if you're getting signals, I'd say first join the live streams just to be in tune with what we're doing, how we're doing it. And then you get the signals, and then you'll already know what ballpark, when we're looking at the charts, when we're not, when signals might come, when they're definitely not coming, and what to do when certain signals come. So I would say regardless of your signal provider, I bet you hundreds of you bought signals before and none of you are profitable off signals alone. Right? Because first of all, most signal providers, you have to do your due diligence. They aren't profitable. If they're live streaming their calls and they're winning them, then yeah, you can see that they're doing it in the live markets. That's the benefit with seeing Don do this, right? You guys see him take a position, and then you'll see him call something out on the signals. It's very similar to what he does. It's actually what he does if he was trading live in front of you. So that's your due diligence. You just seen him be profitable live, and now you're buying his signals. But second of all, most signal providers, everyone trades differently, right? So if you think you're gonna take positions off one signal provider based on your knowledge of another signal provider, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna be like, why am I not winning their signals? You're just not in tune with the way they trade. Regardless of what's happening here at the moment, we're bullish. Bullish until we break these lows. Just wondering where we can anticipate them. It's very hard to take sells into anything in this. That's why my level's all the way at 1861.717. It's just on a higher time frame. You don't want to sell into this or into this, all these wicks. You don't want to be selling into this area. So once we get past it, this is all good. That'll be a range 2 breakout. I ever take those baby pip signals? Hell no. Hell to the no.
Stop it. Get some help.
752. We're gonna wait on this hourly to close. See if we can close above the previous hourly, or if we're gonna stay back in this range. Sorry, chat. I'm sending my kids off to school, so I stepped away to make them some breakfast. It gets a little quiet here sometimes, but Robin ain't got a Robin, right? So, yeah, just made my kids some delicious breakfast. I just cooked them some Lucky Charms. Yeah. My Dominion Markets broker account just closed due to a name change. What broker is a good recommendation? What does that mean, just closed due to a name change? How does that make sense? Just cooked them some Lucky Charms? Yeah. Yo, your boy works as a chef. No longer have access. Hold on. You no longer have access because you changed the name on your account. But why don't you have access? It's your account. You changed the name. Did you provide? For you to change the name, you have to provide them with some kind of. Right? Was it a business name? So you probably have to provide them some kind of certificate of incorporation. They changed it. That's right. Yeah. So you requested a change. They changed it, and then they blocked you because they accepted your request to change it. I'm so confused. I mean, I've changed names on my trading accounts before at my request. No issue. Hey, Wix, I'm new using it. I'm trying to see price of each lot size, and I can't find where it says 0.01 lots equals. What do you mean? Enter a trade, and when you're in drawdown, you'll see. Typically, a lot is around. No, for me, right? It's actually, I don't know. It depends on the broker. So yeah, it's really depending on the broker, but I don't see where. I don't see why you would need that. No broker would have like one lot is equal to this much because everyone broker just has fees, so you know that commission will be 7/10 of a lot. On for example, on my broker, 70% of one lot will go to broker as commission, and overall, other than that, you can just ballpark it, right? So 0.01 will be 10 cents. 0.1 will be 0.10 will be $1. Ballpark, right? That's ballpark. Because plus minus, it's a little bit different. On GJ, it'll pay a little bit less. But ballpark, that's how you calculate it. One lot will be $10, and that's it. Margin usage? Well, depending on your leverage, yeah, but typically I believe a lot, one lot of one lot I believe is a 100,000 points. Is 100 or it's 10,000, depending on the broker. 100,000 units of a specific currency. Using Pepperstone when trading views broker of the year based in Australia. People do their own YouTube. The fees seem less than Oanda. Here in Australia, I don't think anyone here uses Oanda. We just have Oanda as for price reference because they seem to have the cleanest charts with no gaps or anything. Yeah, I don't know. Every broker is different, but for me, I have no choice but to use an unregulated broker because of where I live. One-hour celery, yeah, if we break the low, it's just I'm bullish. I need to break 1861.71. Any moment until then, right? This daily can just make a bottom wick here, pull back up. I want the daily lows to break. You recommend a hard drive crypto wallet? Sure, yeah, why not? Help me ask the best question about a candle. You told me candles form from the top at the time. A gem. Beautiful. Hourly making a wedgie? A wedge? I mean, I don't know. What's a wedge? Is a wedge a wick? H4 on Oanda and H4 on MT4 is not the same. That's right. We are not the same. Thank you for your observation. Koba, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's not because of your MT4. MT4 is just reflecting what your broker puts in there. You're gonna have to talk to your broker. What's the deal, Danny? What's poppin'? Same shit, different toilet seat. Nah, I mean. Yeah, Tacoba, your broker just has a different rollover time, so that's what's going on there. Different rollover time from Oanda, but so does my broker. So my MT5 looks different on the 4-hour than it does here on Oanda. But I like this Oanda. And Trading View chart much better. It's so much prettier. Once I have my position here, I'd basically go down to the 5-minute on my broker and I make sure levels are more or less similar, and then I take the trade. Take me to your home planet. Take me to your leader. You know, if I show up on a different planet, you know Wix is going to be, take me to your dealer. Same letters, just in different order. Peace out. You've been killing on both streams. Thanks for the guidance. Absolutely. Yeah, we've been killing it. It's been really nice here. Created an epic thumbnail for Don at the Design Work channel. Check it out. I'll check it out after the session. Should be interesting. How you got me with pants around my knees, dog? That's fucked up. All my friends are toxic. Hey. Down, 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 down. So the hourly closed bullish. If we can just continue on our way up. Some wicks here, close bullish, this rejection area. Use my thumbnail for next live stream. Yeah, why not? I'll point it out to him. Probably won't use it though. He likes to do his own shit. He likes to have complete control over the intellectual property and the direction in which he goes. Like, he could hire you and then you could do something for him and he'd be like, no, that's all wrong. I want it like this. Like, why you hire me? Just do it yourself. But he's the type of person to like hire you and then do everything himself. Can you explain the effect of 1 to 1,000 leverage would have an account between 5? Your leverage should never come into question with the way we trade. You should never be all in on your account. What is your confidence level? Price closed above 1874? It would be depending on what time frame we closed above there. We closed above there on this hourly. That would make it that would make it a 4-hour closure as well. And at 1874 on a 4-hour closure would mean this candle that's currently bearish. Oh, come on. Fucking wireless shit. Sorry, I got a wireless mouse. Wireless. So we closed above 1874, right? So, oh, what the fuck? This would be our closure. And this would be a wick. Right here. That's what the candle will look like, right? Hell yeah, we taking these buys up. So we just gotta wait for a closure. At this point, 4-hour closure. Because the 4-hour close like this, we're gonna look to come down on the next 4-hour. To violate Don. I don't think he's doing GJ much. Jonathan Harda. Good morning. Good morning. Morning to you. When I woke up this morning, that's how it was. GJ is approaching my sells below here mark. Fire. Fire. I don't trade patterns now, but from my years of trading, this is bearish flag on the hourly and probability states it should continue down. I know nothing about no flags or Batman signals or dinosaur harmonics. I do know if this 4-hour closes bear like this, the next 4-hour will probably look a little something like this. Where would you place your stop loss? Price goes above 1874. Well, if we close above 1874, it would really depend on how we got there. So I would be using a 5-minute range. So I'd probably want a price to drive up here above 1874, close above it, come back down in range. And once it comes back down in range, we can use that as our stops. And then once we come back up above it, we'll have some positions. The ripe orange bear squeeze pattern. That's a good one. Hold on, chat. Have a great day at school. Let nobody mess with you, and if they do, give them hella, right? High five. Wow, you're amazing. Have a good day. Just walked out the kid to school. Last night's trade, was it a breakout of the previous high? We had a breakout out of the range on a bullish day, and then we waited for it to come back to create a support that we can use as a stop, and then broke up. Have a great day, and yes, you're amazing. Yeah, she's amazing. They're all amazing. I'm not gonna be there for the next 5-6 hours. Who the hell is gonna tell her she's amazing for the next 5-6 hours? Nobody. There's gonna be people trying to chew her head off. Yo, my mic was on? What the fuck? Thought I pulled it up. Yeah, let's not tell the teacher what I tell her. Nah, teachers love her. Chat, not much I can do here. We've ranged here. This is right, and this isn't even like a higher time frame range. It's all within these wicks. Whole bunch of rejection areas. Right? This has been our session right here. Right here. This has been our session. Just be patient. Amateur guru, can you look at EG?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Definitely a no. It's just not something we trade. Or neither should anyone ever trade. That should not even be a pair. But seeing as you're an amateur guru, no. Here's the thing: EG is not a good pair to trade. Period. End of story. Pick a different pair. I don't give a shit. People who trade are human, whatever. You can trade anything you want. It is just overall not. Name me one Forex guru that you know is fucking profitable and is trading EG. No, I'm not trolling whoever pointed it out. I'm just saying overall for the conversation, for chat, right? You know anyone else trading euro pound? Anyone? I'll wait. No, you don't. When is news? News happened. It's irrelevant. We had a yellow folder. Oh no, I think it's at 8:30. Hold on, let me check. There's a yellow folder here at 8:30. Yeah, so, sometimes these yellow folders, they won't produce a massive effect, but they'll push the market. They'll start the market to, push it to trickle down or trickle up, whichever way it should. So we'll see what happens, but it's not going to affect us. It's irrelevant what the news does here. I'm going to tell you right now. We're trading the 5 because the range is so heavy though. This looks like we're going to need the 4-hour to close to get confirmation on the higher time frame. So what the hell we want to do here? Which way we're going to get out this range? But maybe we get a 4-hour close where the daily has flipped, turned bearish, and then maybe we can start anticipating the celery play here, the wick special below here, below 1861. If daily starts breaking down here, got a lot of range to go. We have COMEX in 2 minutes. 2 minutes for COMEX. I expect COMEX to push us down here to the bottom of the range. Motherfucker crits. What pairs should beginners trade? You should trade whatever you're comfortable with, and whatever is. Let me put it this way. Honestly, most of you start off, and most of you trade with whatever guru has brought you on into the industry. Like whatever they were trading, that's what you guys trade, right? And the natural, flow of things, natural order of things. Over time, most people realize that whatever they're trading, like EU or like EG, is too slow, incredibly slow. And then you realize that some pairs aren't as technical. So you look for pairs that are a little faster moving and a little more technical, which means they respect support and resistance, they break out, they drive through ranges, they fill the ranges. And when you really start searching for that, you discover GJ and gold. And typically what happens at that point, you either trade GJ because you're taking losses and it's a lot more forgiving than gold when you're taking a loss, or you're trading gold looking for that massive move. You have a great relationship with money, you're not really caring about taking that L, and you really like the drives on gold, you go to that. So gold is less forgiving than GJ, but it's very technical. So if you're a good technical trader, you shouldn't have any issues with gold. And then people get really greedy or really good, or just really want extreme movements, and then they switch to US 30, NASDAQ, and just they go to all directions. But I believe natural flow of things when it comes to Forex is people start off on whatever pair they're brought in by their guru, and then they find gold, GJ, US 30, and see how those move for them. First, learn the technical analysis part of trading, and then you figure out which pair you can really get to know. Yeah, but that's what I would say. I would say stick to one pair. Stick to one pair. You don't need 2 pairs. You don't need 5 pairs. If you think shit ain't moving, would you like to lose your money 5 times faster on 5 different pairs? Then really get to know one pair, break it down, and if you're taking a loss, you can really break down that loss, right? If something's off, And then if you're taking a win, you fucking buy a pound, break it down, and put it in a stogie. You can really break down that win too, right? But if you're on 3 different pairs, taking positions here, there, GJ, it's a lot. It's a lot more nuanced, your breakdown, right? There's a lot of more things you have to pay attention to. So just, I wouldn't even tell you. I just personally, for me, if I stick to one, I'm gonna get really good at one thing. Because all my energy, all my time, everything I see, like I can leave the charts, right, and I can still have a full discussion on where gold is, what the price is, levels we broke, where we drove, where we didn't drive, you know. I know these things by heart just because this is, you know, this is all I do. GU moves, some nice moving pair. What you think about oil? Oil is a decent moving pair. I know plenty of people that are profitable trading oil. Are just not me. I believe gold is the most technical pair. Really, really technical analysis really matters here. Look at this. We just broke down here on the hourly. I would expect us to come down, fill the range. And I think, yeah, the 4 hour is going to continue. So let's see. Maybe we can get our sells eventually today. I'm be here for a little while. I think I'm here till 10. Comic scandal's coming. This is the comic scandal. We're in the comic scandal. Like I said, remember I said comics probably will drive this down? That's what it's doing right now. Comics just dropped a bunch of volume in here. See, this was comics, 20 pips. End of day gain, 1.2%. Chat, give me 1 sec. Open my office door and the sun is fucking beaming right at this angle. Like, you know how the Egyptians built the pyramids? And just at specific angle, at a specific moment in time, the sun beams at that fucking special point. I feel the Egyptians built this fucking room and pointed the sun directly at this fucking chair. Line the fuck out of me. Goddamn Egyptians. Well, I told you, I don't know if it's the most, for me, from my experience, I just feel like it really respects levels, it really drives from levels, and it really fills ranges. How do you calculate pips with the measuring tool? Can you explain that? Yeah, there's a measuring tool right there, you see? Boom. Now this candle has driven 20 pips. You see that? 2 on screen, it's counting. 2.0, that means 20 pips. Take a ruler and calculate. You do back test. If you know what, I have a bunch of back testing software companies in my DMs asking me to do a review on their software and try them. And I haven't responded to any of them, but if you guys are watching the back testing companies, I don't back test. It's like the Liver King telling you he takes steroids. I didn't know that. Fools. Oh man, no, I don't back test. I forward test. I just do everything in the live markets. I learned my lessons in the live markets. Not to say that you should. Imagine backtesting, crazy, right? No, I just do everything in the live market, and I've been trading long enough where I've lost enough money learning first few years. So it's at today I no longer backtest. What's the spread today? My spread is less than a pip. 1.8 is jumping between 0.8 and 2. Jumpy. We need to come down another 50 pips before I can take a trade. Sounds wild. You can't trade in here. Look, we can't fucking trade in this area. Oh, wait. Side B chat, side B. Banger. A new way of doing things. It's called winging it. It works. That's like the new TikTok. You guys see that one? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't know what I'm doing. I know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. People always ask me, how do you do this? How do you do that? I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I don't know what I'm doing. Story of my life, I'm just going with the flow. It's funny. Spread is the word of the day. Yeah. Wix, it's private, but just a question. What's your account's balance like? He's pretty nice to me. My account balance is very nice to me. Hey, my account balance really won't. I'm not gonna go there. It really won't matter. 6 figures. That's all you need to know. It's 6 figures. How long you been trading, Sir Wix? 4 years, 4.5 years. I started trading in August of 2018. Well, actually, no, I found out what Forex is in August of 2018. I really started trading in like September of 2018. Last 30 before the 4-hour close here. Who was your first mentor? Okay, so here's the deal. I never bought a course, and I never had a mentor. Not a Q Banks course, not a Roger Banks course, not a Chase Bank course, not a Bank of America course, nothing. No banks courses. I don't trade with the banks. Like I said, no bank trading. I fuck with nobody. I fuck with myself and my kids. That's it. I fuck with my family. But I've never bought a course, and I can't call nobody a mentor in this life except my father. The only mentor I've had was my dad. That's actually the only person that's really, that I've tried to emulate in different aspects of life. But I did reach out to tens of people, like many people, like 20, 30 people over the course of my trading journey over the years. looking for their opinion, looking for their thought process. You know, I've reached out to plenty of people. I told you guys, I told you the story. I used to, like, in 2018, nobody was streaming. 2019, this shit wasn't around here, right? So I'd have a chart markup and I'd email it to somebody that I saw was doing it on like Instagram, and like 2 weeks later I'd get a reply, looks good. Like, what the fuck? I just did a whole chart breakdown. I emailed you, and besides the fact that you're just telling me, oh, looks good, that where's the help in that, right? What kind of fucking mentor? Yeah, that a mentor? No. So it looks good, and they answered 2 weeks later. Like, who cares? This shit happened weeks ago. I needed your breakdown. Not even needed it. I needed your input. I want your input just for the sake of learning. But let's say now, okay, 2 weeks later, at least give me an input so I can learn. No, looks good. Both of these, dog. Both of these. No, both of these. Both of these nuts. Fucking hate people sometimes. Not a role model, Charles Barkley. Straight up. They don't have much of an input unless you're paying them. And even when you're paying them, like, how real is that input? Or how much of that is just like, oh, let me give some input so I can make my money so it looks like I'm doing something. That's what it is. You do an in-person course. Let me do a fucking boot camp. Most of the people need that fucking money to trade, but you're going to take thousands off of them to fucking show them a PowerPoint? Get the fuck out of here. I don't hear this shit. You ain't learning shit off a PowerPoint. I've tried. I've asked people to teach me, and man, fuck you gonna learn PowerPoint presentation? You need a live market. Hey Wix, for the previous gold 1 hour, was there a possibility of a wick fill? Previous gold 1 hour. You mean wick fill up? No. You broke the lows, and you broke even more lows, and you have a 4 hour that's going to close bearish. No, you're going to... I don't care, like, about... You shouldn't care about what I think it's going to do. We're just going to see it print, and then my opinion is not going to matter. You're going to see a fact of, physical, tangible fucking closure in front of you. Not what I think or where we feel it can go. We'll see a fucking closure. We'll see price move, drive, and once we see it, what are you gonna do? Not believe your lying eyes? No. We see it, so we're gonna fucking look for positions. But for now, we have to learn to sit on our hands because there's no sells here. We can't take advantage of any range here. I personally can't. A lot of education for free on YouTube. Yeah, it's 2023. There's absolutely no way anyone should be getting scammed in 2023. Do your due diligence. There's plenty of info out there. And you really, honestly, there are mentors charging for shit that's free, but there's a decent amount of good mentors there that will provide value. Just do your due diligence. Don't just be like, oh, I see this guy's Lambo. Let me fucking pay him. Unless you're like a marketer or you're good at making contacts, because some people, they buy the course just for the contact, right? They just want the phone number of whoever they bought their course, right? A lot of people get Q's shit because they just want to know Q. They want to be able to dial him up and have his cell phone number and some shit like that. It's kind of weird, but fanboyish, but whatever, to each their own, right? So some people go that route just to make a contact. Yeah, I know. I heard of Swaggy. That's, man, just another guy with a job, right? Just another trader. I have your number now? Sure, you can have my number, man. My number is... I'm not gonna go there. 1-800-BIG-WIX. No, it's 3-9. Everybody got that? Well, I'm from India. I understand English, but I not understand speaking style. You know what? Me too, Joshi. Me too. I not understand speaking style. Apart from your wife and perhaps parents, who else knows you trade? My kids. People already have a chance to drop their ideas into our Discord, right? So Charts for Stream, Discord. If you want me to pull up your chart, let's drop a chart that hasn't played out yet. Talk to him in a accent. No. Have you bought your dream cars yet? Yeah, I've had plenty of cars that I've liked. My dream car, no, like the ultimate car that I'd want, like ultimate, like if nothing was an issue or an object, like no, I didn't buy it. Volkswagen bus, the rape van. They call that the rape van. Hell, who the hell want a Volkswagen bus? Scooby-Doo van. Have you ever been to Bali, Indonesia? No. No. I like the new Lambo that they got, the Cyan, Cyan. I like that. I really like that. Like if I was gonna get a hypercar, that would be it. PC specs, 3070 and a 12700K Intel. Can I give an example of when I would stack a trade versus when I wouldn't stack a trade? Okay. Say we drive down here, close below here. Can't just take a position off the rip here. We're gonna need a 5-hour zone created, right? At which point you'll probably see, let's pull up, right? Pull up, pull up, pull up. Come down, right? We'll probably get some play at this area, pull up. This is what you can expect. Probably come down here. And so now you've created a 5-minute range here, right? Support, resistance, creates a range. Now, if we start breaking below here, I will take the initial trade. If we start coming up here, and we respect this level, and we just flip down, start coming down, I probably will not add a position. But if we come up above this level, close here, and then come back down, I probably will add a position here depending on how much more range is left to the bottom here, to these levels. Or I would not add a position. I would wait for this to drive down here and then add a position. Or if we drive down here, I might close the one I entered here. And if the one I entered here, I'd probably go break even. And then if we get more closures below here, I'll take another position. There's just a lot of nuances, a lot of, if this happens, then that happens. But yeah, I mean, I'll discuss it as I'm going through the trade. That's why it's so valuable to actually sit here the whole time, not just like, oh, 8:45, I'll come back at 9. You know, yeah, right. I can guarantee you, 100% certainty, we're not taking a position till at least 9, right? 9:05, after 9, the next position, if we do get one. But this is what makes or breaks you, actually sitting on the charts and actually planning the way the candles will break down here, the candles will break up. And once you have a clear plan, there's no emotions during the trade. You just execute because you're not guessing, you're not wondering, you're not, oh, what about this? No, you already have an established plan. If you're a computer, or if you're putting your plan in the computer, you just set the parameters in the computer, right? You've put that parameter, you put this parameter in. Now, in order for anything to happen, those parameters have to be met. Once they're met, then an action kicks in, right? So the same thing here. Unless parameters are met, you can't do anything. You can't be emotional, can't second guess. No, you have parameters that are set for the trade, and trades should be executed under certain parameters. When certain conditions are met, risk should be managed when certain positions are conditions are met, and that's it. It shouldn't be managed because all of a sudden now you don't feel that great about it. Why can't we enter off the rip? Enter what off the rip? What's wrong with Lambo Raul? I don't know the homie. What's your type of trading? I don't know. We're just here for the next 2 hours. You can call it intraday. You can call it scalping. We're here for the next few hours. And if we see a position, we'll take it. Our positions typically don't last a few hours. Zandro, price does not reverse. So if your time frames are falling in line, right, and if your smaller time frame entries is falling in line with your higher time frame breakdown and levels, if you did everything from the higher time frame down, price will not just reverse on you. The probability of the price just reversing, it can, it's happened to me, right? Price drive, boom, reverse 60 pips. But the probability of that happening is so small that it should never be a concern of yours, but it should always be in the back of your head that you shouldn't over leverage on any single position because price can go against you. But it shouldn't be a concern. So you're playing the probability game, right? So what your concern should be is you should be doing what happens the most, right? If you're playing the probability game and you're following what happens the most, you should be winning most of the time. And price will not just reverse on you. If the higher time frame, small time frame, they're all in one direction, yeah, you can get a pullback, which means you have to find, before you enter a trade, you have to plan the proper risk management. You have to know where your stops are, and you have to know where sensible stops are. And if they're not there, you have to wait till they form, and then you have more sensible stops, right? Because during the trade, even if price is going against you, you can't just be like, fuck, I got to close out here. Or if it's going in your direction, shit, I got to take my profit here before it just reverses completely. No, it's got to be logical. It can reverse off a logical level. If there's rejections at that level, yeah, maybe you'll start seeing a reversal. But if you have your hourly candles are just, coming down and coming down and coming down, right? You're not all of a sudden going to see this. Not gonna happen unless there's massive news that you're not prepared. You'll see it. You'll see this. Boom, indication you're closing back in range, back above this range with a bullish candle. Maybe you close bullish, but below here, right? Like this. That means you're respecting this area. But if you close bullish above it, now you got to know the chances are we're going to start drawing back up. So now you get to manage your position here. Too many drawings. Yeah, if you come back up in range, you get to manage your position. You'll see an indication, because risk management is never static. It's dynamic, right? And every candle that prints gives you more info and lets you manage risk accordingly. So if you had a candle print back in range after driving bearish, chances are next candle is going to come up. That's what probability says. So you either cut down your risk, close half, close the position out, wait for more closures below. You close below, then you... How do you feel about... I do not feel about FTMO companies. I really don't care. I really don't care for funding. Like, great. You want to do funding? Do funding. I don't care anymore. I have a question. I started doing gold a few months ago and recently fine-tuned my strategy. I haven't gotten a signal all week and I stay up as long as possible. My strat too complicated? What do you mean you haven't gotten a signal all week? You mean like the position market hasn't set up all week where you can take a trade where you feel? Excuse me, where you feel like you can take a trade? Then don't take a trade. Because then you're going to hop in and you're going to start questioning yourself. Boom. Now all of a sudden that's it. You have all these emotions and you've lost the trade. Like once you let the market take over your emotions, instead of keeping them in check, you're behind in the trade. I don't care if you're in profit. You've lost it. The market won. When I take multiple positions on MT5, sometimes I see my average price and sometimes I don't. Weird. Well, it's something to do with your wizard buttons. Was there ever a point in your life where you were considering giving up a trading? No. Strain you down or is just me? I don't know. My trading view is moving. Farmer Tom. Your example, why can't we enter right away after the breakout? Is it because of stop loss? And right here, when we come down right away. So I wouldn't enter here. Come on. So you mean if we came down here, close below here, why not enter right away? Because we never created a 5-minute range here. So now you have to go back to the top of the previous 5-minute range, which would be like right here. See, there's a little range here. That would be the 5-minute range. And I would have stops here, but I want some play over here. So we can use this as stops, or maybe even this as stops. So I would expect it to come down. That's number one. And come down and then come up. That's number one. Number two, we're bullish for the day, right? So we start breaking down on the smaller time frame and come down here. The higher time frame needs to come up and make a top wick. So, and that'll typically, that top wick will typically form in a shape of a 5-minute range, right? Have this happen, this, like what I drew earlier, right? This, all of this on the 5-minute, right? All this on the 5-minute. That's just this on the higher time frame, right? Because wicks are ranges, and this is a range right here. Wicks are smaller time frame ranges. The smaller time frame range will give you a top wick on the higher time frame candle. It's just all the way around it. What was a mistake you repeatedly made that took a little while to correct? Listening to all of this. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, you got a point. And then you get on the charts and it's like, fuck, none of this worked. All this fucking noise. Tune out the noise. And tune out the hardest thing to do is tune out the inner bitch, right? The inner noise. The voice inside your head telling you to do this or do that. That's the hardest thing. That's the voice you gotta be like, yo, look, shut the fuck up. Go back to sleep. I'm busy right now. I'm back in 2 hours. And just literally tune that out. I'm on. Yes, it's possible. But if you see how long we're waiting here, imagine how long you'd be waiting if you're swinging. Probably weeks. I felt that noise, word. But it's volume time. We can't get a range, I think. We're in a range. Can't get out of range. I think there's a news coming now. I think the news played out already. Tentative. IBD tip economic optimism. I like optimism. I don't like pessimism. Negativity needs to keep the fuck out of my stream. Swinging is way more easier than this for me. Hey, you a swinger? All right, hold on, Eddie. So you're on the 30, huh? The bullish is bias. Okay, I dig that. Well, for the same reason I didn't take a trade, you took a trade. So this is last night's position right here. You closed above, but as I just stated, risk management is dynamic. It's not a static concept. And levels are changing with every single candle printing. And while you had this range to go down here, it's changed here now. You had a rejection here, rejection here. So now you're looking for the best optimal close to drive, and that would probably be around here. Because now you have all these wicks and all this play in this area that you can reject off of. And why buy into another resistance? Just close above it. I think this is around 12 pips here as an advantage point, and then so your ranges have now updated. But this, I'm looking only on the 30. There's a lot more play here, right, on the 5-minute. But and the trade yesterday was off the 5-minute with the hourly range to fill. But now you still have the same range, but now you just drive. You still have the same range, but now the market is driving from this area, comes down here and then drives up, instead of driving from this area, come down here and drive up. Same reason I didn't take the same position we took yesterday, because we have more information available now to us with all of this printing. What's the deal, Rosa? How are you? Chat. Our amazing session has been right here. Wick's drawing is not as pretty as DV. You're probably right. Yeah, he's an art major. That boy's really good with his candles. I'll be like fucking Picasso with them shits. Be like, that's a Dawn candle right there. Clean motherfucking candle. All that practice. Straight cheese. When you finally realize the strategy to go for like price action. What? When did you finally realize the strategy to go for like price action mastery is paramount? I just realized people were being fucking profitable, and most people I know were profitable. This is what they were doing. I knew a few people doing like harmonics and stochastics and like Fibonacci levels and EMA crossings, and everything they're doing is so arbitrary. It's so like, because I've seen it, or because I know how to do it, because like I just know it, or just I feel like this is it, and everything is so arbitrary. And over here everything was just clearly explained. I could break down the reason. There's a reason for every little thing that I do here, for every nuance. There's a legitimate reason. I can explain why this and why that. It's not like, oh, why the 61.8 pullback? Oh, just because it's a fib level. Okay, but what the fuck is a fib? Like, yeah, it occurs in nature, but like, what's the significance here, the relevance, besides what it is? Right? The arbitration has been taken out of this, and it's replaced with clear, concise definitions. That was the reason I was like, ah, maybe I don't need fucking 40 indicators on my chart. And every indicator is lagging. Every single indicator has told me what's already happened on the charts, right? And if it's telling me what's already happened, why can't I just look at the chart and see what already happened? You actually trade better than well, no. Nobody's better. Like we all have different perspective. We're not competing. There's no, like I said, the grind is not against another trader. The grind is against poverty. The hustle is against poverty. That's my only competition right now. Poverty, right? Not trying to be better than Dom, be better than fucking the banks. I don't know, all the banks, right? The Qs, the Rogers, the Chases, like. I'm not trying to be better than anyone. We just have our own perspective. I have my own perspective on the charts, and I'm just trying to outdo poverty for the rest of my family lineage for the rest of time. That's what you guys should be doing. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to me. How long did it take you to become profitable? How much money you have in your trading account? How long did you do this? Why don't compare yourself to me? And it's irrelevant because your competition is not to me. Your grind is against poverty. You should be comparing yourself to yourself before. Are you getting better? Are you growing? Are you on your way out of poverty? Or are you actually getting closer to it? Or you need to do something. All right, Wick said, now I'd appreciate your stoic mindset. Definitely need someone like you for advice when things get a little tough. Appreciate you, bro. Jose Morales, thank you very much for realizing I have a stoic mindset. I consider myself a stoic as well. Wicks, how do prop funds trade? The ones who hire traders, do they also use the strat? I have no idea. No idea, dude. I don't think they trade their own money. Take it easy. And if she's easy, take it twice. Yay. I heard that with staying here. Can you talk a little bit about your strat overall? This is it. I mean, you've seen, I've been talking about it for the last 2 hours. All we do is just talk the strategy. What is Stoicism? Basically, it's believing that the only good. How do I make this simpler for you? I make so. What's a good way to explain it for you? Google says not affected by or showing passion or feeling, but that's not really true. It's really more about maximizing, getting rid of the negativity in your life and maximizing the positive emotions. Stoicism is believing that the only good is virtue, right? I'm a big believer on that. If you're a virtuous person, if you believe in honor and principles, and if you do right by people, by nature, if you hold the door for somebody not for a thank you, but because it truly makes you feel good, that's Stoicism, right? Stoics believe that the only good is virtue. Don't let the world bring out the negative emotions out of you. Stay virtuous and stay good. I'm calling it a no New York trading day. Time to vibe out. Peace for knowledge. Beautiful. Beautiful. It very well might be a no trade session. This is going to be our first no trade session when Don's gone since he left, right? So we've had trades. We actually had 2 trades here on Friday, but we had a trade every single session since he left, on New York session and Asian session. Another day, another discipline. Well, same discipline, just another day. Yeah, those are all principles of Stoicism. Only good growth comes from toughness, hard times. Focus on yourself, what you can control, another aspect of Stoicism, yes. Damn, Kieran. Put pajamas in a dog? That's crazy. If she doesn't want to be famous, tell her to move because I'm going to put you on the screen. You don't even have to kick her out like she was Karen's just like, yo, you gotta go.
No,
I'm not paying you no more money. You gotta go. I'm broke.
How you doing?
What's up, dude? There you go. Everybody say hello to Kieran. Yay, Kieran.
How you doing, chat?
Yeah, and justice are the greatest virtues. You more like crazy impressionist artist, but it does the trick quicks. Sure. Ay, 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 ay. Where's the dog?
He's just chilling out on his bed.
On his bed? I thought that was his bed behind you.
It basically is. It's almost the same size.
Yeah. Dogs live in a fucking respectable life. That's beautiful. So, how's your week? How's your week going so far?
Really good actually. I
trades
just started up a new live account and I'm up like 10% this week.
Funded or your own? Your own.
My own. I started a new account with Blueberry.
Oh shit.
And of course, like yesterday, like yeah, as soon as Asian session hits, they removed like commodities for like 15 minutes. I was like, oh my god, what the hell's going on here?
They don't want you to have a bigger pool than Kanye.
No.
Not getting one.
Not allowed. It's in their contract.
No bigger pools than Kanye. Trading farmer down under. Yodi land, come in.
I got you.
Alright. Hold on. Well, give me 2 minutes, chat. I really want to finish smoking this J that's been staring at me right outside my office door. Smoke me. Smoke me.
It's like Austin Powers, like, get in my lungs.
Get in my belly. Get in my belly. What does he say?
Yeah, get in my belly.
A pint and a pancake? A bong and a blintz? Movie was a classic.
Bong, smoking a pancake, craping a cigar.
How much you risking per trade to be up 10% this week?
2%.
Damn. Killing it. Cigarette and a waffle. Greetings from the Chinese balloon. You better hope they got some airbags in that bitch, because you're gonna crash land. No bigger pool than Kanye. Word, I'm surprised. If they seen that balloon over fucking Brooklyn, you know what kind of gunshots you'd be hearing? Automatic rifles. If if Queensbridge projects saw the balloon floating above, you'd have fireworks yesterday. You'd be da 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 da. How did 6ix9ine do that shit? Hung 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 hung. Hang 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 hang. They ran up on me, so I had to fucking look at the balloon and go hang 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 hang. Can you imagine 6ix9ine seeing the balloon? Hang 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 hang. Must be a German gun. Word. Hang hang hang. That sounds like a 1986 Benz fucking push starting. Hang 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 hang. Oh man. Can you look at GJ Cells?
How about no?
Sorry, Frederick, we only trade gold. $12 months, only profitable last few months. Still a poor bastard, because you're not profitable. You're consistent and you're finding your way to profitability, and that's going to come when you make all your money back. Yeah, that's a lot of emotes. I mean, I like those emotes, but that's a lot of them. It's just no point of me doing a GJ breakdown and be like, but we don't trade it, so let's close it. Like, right? It's irrelevant. Let's stick to what we do. And if we don't get a trade, we don't get a trade. We still have, look, chat, I can do this because it's my stream. So it's a shameless Asian session plug, right? Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, stream number 2 on the day. Yesterday, we streamed twice. We got dubs in both sessions. Let's see what happens today. But 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. Asian session stream continues. So make sure you're there. Oh, I hit the gym twice yesterday. That shit was fun. I'm probably going to do it again today.
Oh, yeah. Do you go in the morning and then right before Asian as well?
I went right before Asian to lift weights. I did arms yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
But in the morning after the stream, I went and just did legs, cardio, legs, everything. It was a lot of fun. I ran up and down the stairs. I went to a high rise, and like the first 25 floors were mine.
Jeez.
Yeah, I did. Walked up to 25 floors. Then you know what I would do? I'd run down 25. I'd run down 10 floors. Get into their hallway. Run across the hallway. All the way to the other staircase, other end of the building, at just basically HIIT training, right? High intensity, just sprints, and then I get to the staircase. I'd run up, and then I'd walk down back to that floor, sprint again the floor, sprint on my way up the stairs, and then just slowly walk down the stairs. And I did that for like 25 floors. I did that for about an hour and a half.
Damn, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
My asthma does not agree with stuff like that.
Word.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you, your asthma agrees with stuff like that more than it does with that big ass bong you just hit.
100%. Yeah, you're not wrong.
These guys over here. I can't fucking go to the gym. My fucking asthma.
No, I can't. I just can't run like that for
Fuck
that
that
long.
goddamn
Like I can run fast, but just not long. When I tried out for rugby in grade 9, I didn't know like my asthma was still bad. Fucking. Like I'm going through the tryouts, everything. The the one drill we were doing was everyone runs in a line, and then you pass the ball back. Once you get it at the back, you run to the front and start over. And then so I got the ball, I ran to the front, and then like my breathing starts to sound like a fucking squealing pig. And I call my sister. I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Yeah, you're having an asthma attack. I'll be there soon." I'm like, "Oh, all right,
What did she
cool."
bring you? Like a Pro Air or something?
Yeah, just a little like blue inhaler. I got one right here. There
Which
you
one
go.
is it? Which one is it? Fuck, up the dosage and let's go running.
Yeah, honestly, should. This little one. Typical.
That's like a what is it, albuterol?
Um,
What's it say on it? Albuterol probably.
salbutamol.
Oh, yeah, that's your Canadian shit. Asthma improves on the keto carnivore diet. Sometimes disappear.
Interesting.
Like every country has their own like remedies and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, you ask my grandma, she'd be like, "Look, all you gotta do is get yourself a bowl, a chicken noodle soup, and then you gotta get raw liver and raw tongue, and then you gotta mix it all up with a little bit of hummus and sour cream, and then you put it in a blender, and then you rub it on yourself, not eat." You know them all grandma recipes? It'd be weird as hell, but this shit would heal you.
Yeah, it would work. It would
It
work
would
every
work.
time.
It'd work.
It's like, how do you know this? Like, how did you find this out?
Like, how did you find out that putting sour cream on a sunburn all of a sudden is better as like fucking aloe rub? Like, how do you like? When were you like, you know what? Dripping myself in sour cream seems like a good idea. But this shit worked. It was weird. Chat, if you ever get a burn, put some sour cream on it. The shit works. Imagine walking out your apartment door on Wix 9 and sprinting full speed at you. Actually, it's happened. They don't like me. Because you know what? I went to the old high-rise where I used to live, the old condo. I still get access, and I still know all the security over there and all that shit. So they let me in, and then but the neighbors there, they all remember me, and I was a ratchet neighbor, right? Because it would always smell like weed all over the whole building, and like 7 in the morning, the whole building smells like weed. People are on their way to work. I'm over there walking around in my fucking my boxes, just smoking in the hallways and shit. They used to hate me.
Walk out your door and you just see those massive traps moving high speed at you.
But I went over there and I fucking just started running, and security saw me. She's like, "Oh, hey, I didn't know you were back." I'm like, "No, I'm not."
In your Crocs.
You from Alberta? Nope. It's been one boring session. I like the fact that people have been asking questions, really. There's been a lot of valuable questions here and shit that I like discussing. But I'd also like to, you know, perform. I like to educate with examples and experience here, but there's range for us. Just range. Where are you from, Wix? Right near the beach, boy! Brando's like, you know what? I'm just gonna pop everything out. What you think about funded accounts? Take a look at GJ for me. Yeah, what else? What else, Brando? Can you speak patois? Yama, what you say? Wagwan, my youth. When was the last time you had some New York sours? How about now? No, I'm lying. This is sour diesels right here, not from New York. Wagwan, me brethren, everything irie. Maria Rasta Bombokla. I thought OG Sours went extinct. Nothing is extinct. Go to California. There's nothing that's extinct. Let's summon the Don. No, you guys can summon him.
You just posted in the Discord, coming home to the M4 today. At the like.
Yeah, fuck the stream, fuck the friends, fuck us.
Yeah.
He got the 4-minute candle over there.
And it's probably like every third thought popping up into his head over this vacation. I want to go home to the M4.
What weed you smoke is another one. I don't know. I got 2 huge ass pillows of just shit from Cali. How's your February going? It's going amazing. I'm undefeated. Undefeated, never lost. Some weeds make me paranoid, some don't. Well, that seems like a you
sativa
problem.
and indicas.
That's a you problem. What does the R2BO mean by the cells? Means range 2 breakout. That is the only condition under which we can have cells, which is a range 2 breakout. When we go against our daily bias, and our daily bias is bullish. What percentage of your trading profits do you channel into other investments such as index funds? Do you not? If you ever read about the Rockefeller, all the big families in the United States, and the Vanderbilts and all, okay, you know how some squandered their fortune and how some families still maintain their fortunes. You know how those families that have maintained their fortunes through generations and built upon them, you know how they maintain that? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Life insurance. You guys gotta. So what I do is I invest a lot in my life insurance policies, which will then provide me a lot of freedom, because I can borrow against them. They grow in value. It's just go talk to your accountant. If you have money, go talk to your accountant. And life insurance is the way to go to really build generational wealth. Yeah, they build a cash value. You get dividends, right? You can loan against your death benefit. It's just the best vehicle to growing generational wealth. Yeah. and make a really big deposit into the life insurance policy every month. Really big. Yeah, Wendy, I agree with you. Brando, you should write a book. Every single one of those questions. Like a pamphlet. Can't really have a book, but more like a, go-to guide. Quickest ways to get banned on stream by asking these following questions. Who insures the insurance company? It's not the FDIC, right? It's not the banking system. So there's separate insurance for insurance companies, but really you're at their mercy. You really have to make sure you do your due diligence and you're with a reputable company that's not going down anytime soon, not going under. And plus in today's environment, look what happened in 08, 09. Like they didn't let no institutions go under. Like I think AIG should have went under and they didn't, right? Because the government stepped in. So it's really on based on the health of the insurance company.
He said he needs some milk. He doesn't know there's no fucking milk.
I've not seen ranging markets on gold in a while, especially during the year. This is good. This is market cycles, right? Markets will be volatile, then markets will range, and they'll switch sessions when volatility kicks in, when volume kicks in, when ranges kick in. It's just market cycles. This is healthy. This is healthy for you to watch. This is healthy for you to be a very impulsive person and build your strong, non-impulsive habits, or build that habit of not, giving into your impulses. Are you a six-figure trader by deposit or by growth? I would recommend you take out those six figures and trade at 0.01 lots. Because you're asking me that, not because I'm being an ass. Just you're asking me that. And if you have six figures, you shouldn't be asking me that. If you've built six figures. And when I say build six figures, I don't mean like deposit 90 grand, make 10,000, now you build six figures. No. I mean like if you were like, deposited 5 grand and build your way to 100, there's absolutely no reason for you to ask me such a silly question. But if you really deposited six figures and you're consider yourself a six-figure trader, I would reconsider. And I would consider yourself a very new trader and, a newbie, a noob. And try to learn as much as possible before I blow that six figures, right? This way, before you blow it and you learn all that, all that there is to know, you can now utilize the cash at hand to make more money instead of just blowing through it now. So the goal for you is to not lose as much money as possible while learning, so then you can utilize all that money to make a bag. Looks not sure what you keep saying. Bias is bullish when a weekly, daily, and 4-hour close all look bearish. Can you explain? Yes. We are on the weekly, close below. So I would expect the weekly to come up, make a top wick, and then come down, right? How does that top wick look on the weekly? It'll typically be a couple of days of bullish behavior. We had a bullish close. Right? There's a support there. We had a bullish close on the daily. So you would expect the next day to follow it and fill this daily wick, which we mostly did. But regardless, yesterday closed bullish. So now the idea today, that this is an established support. Now that we close bullish, we're gonna drive up. And if at some point in the week we do flip, it'll, great. We'll look for sells with our range 2 breakouts. So if today prints bearish, tomorrow we'll look for sells with the weekly. But right now, the previous day has printed bull. And in order for us to take sells, we need a range 2 breakout, because right now we're moving in a bullish direction. You have range 1, you'll have range 2 here. And anything below here will confirm us moving against the daily bias. Big doo-doo. Hey, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll get volume at exactly 9:55. I don't know. Have you heard what happened Turkey? Yeah, the earthquake sucked. That sucked. Shout out to all the first responders that are helping dig people out. I seen them digging kids out. It's fucking sad.
That's traumatic for all parties involved.
What was that?
That's traumatic for all parties involved.
It's just crazy. This is like middle of the night too, right? I'm from Turkey and it's way worse than it's shown. Yeah, they can't show us all the fucking yelling and screaming and the body parts and limbs all over the buildings and all that shit and people squashed by fucking concrete blocks. Yeah, they can't show that on, on daytime TV. But I mean, honestly, if you guys really want to know how the world is, go look at the behind the scenes. Go look at the pictures that they don't show. Go on YouTube, search it up online. Go look at everything that's going on, right? Because everything you're seeing is sugar coated. Go see what's really happening, right? Really bring out that human emotion out of you. Definitely way worse than it's shown. 4:30 in the morning. Imagine just everything's shaking and then boom, you're on the 10th floor. All of a sudden you're under like 1,000 pounds of rubble. Almost over 2 days now. Majority still under the Rex. I mean, like 80%. I mean, it's not all of the country, right? But where there are some big cities that didn't get hit. This is the southern part, right, of Turkey, as far as I understand. Yo, where is my J? I've been walking around looking for this joint. Yeah, go looking big doo-doo, and it might just close like this, and I'll be fine if this is our session. This barcode right here. I smoked it. No, I didn't. I smoked the whole thing? You lying right now. No way. I didn't smoke the whole thing. Let me see. No, I didn't. It's right here. Whatever's left of it. But you're right. I almost smoked all of it. It's gonna be a really good day today. It's already a really good day. Every day is a good day. Now go out and make something more of it, right? Make it an even better day. Literally, like, look within yourself, right? What would make today even better? Like, if someone asks you, how can you make today even better than it already is? Simple. And see what things. If somebody else asked you this, like if somebody you cared about asked you this, right? Your brother, your sister, your mother, what would make today better for them, right? And then go out and do that. Whatever would make it even better than it already is. Be a stoic. Be virtuous. Go do good. Spread positivity. It's infectious. Positivity is infectious. You'll realize how much people want to be around you when you're bringing positivity. Positivity in itself is a sort of magnet. It's a people magnet. It's It's a vibe magnet. You think you don't have enough friends? Just be nice to some people for a little while. Be positive. You'll gain those friends real quick. Oh, wow. Lakers try to get Kyrie. I didn't see. I'm looking at Sports Center right now. Get up. Nice. Damn, imagine if Kyrie went to the Lakers. What a shit show that would be.
Game over.
Shit was burning outside. Your cat is hot as fuck right now. Straight cheese. That's why Wix don't want. Yo, you could hop on stream. What's the deal, Com? Where you at? The whatchamacallit? The links in the devious mods server. Discord server, sorry. Hold up, I'm rolling mine now. I just took a few pulls, put it back out. I still have more. Can you look at oil? Chat. Hold on, Amateur Guru. You've asked me to look at something else, and I said, didn't you ask me earlier? And I said no, because we only trade gold. I bring this example up all the time. You can't go into your college psychology class and tell the professor to discuss Vietnam War, right? You can't be like, so this isn't Mandarin? No, we're not learning Mandarin. This is gold, so we're not learning GJ. We're not learning oil. It would be irrelevant. I'm not a motherfucker. Well, that seems like a you problem, dog. Why isn't Com in the mods channel? How do you hop on stream all the time? Hey.
Hey, Aaron, where are you?
Hey, Aaron is right here. What's the deal, Aaron? Yeah, it's chalked. It's a dead session. We're not gonna have a trade here. It's like I know 575 people on here and like 200 will close the stream out within a minute. But there's nothing driving us anywhere. This is our barcode session. Here we go. It's been a lot of movement. We moved a whopping record-setting. You know what? This is a 50 pip range. This little shit right here is 50 fucking pips. Yeah. Silly rabbits. Come on, Gold, you silly goose. Do some shit.
I love seeing silly goose.
Yeah. My kids think I'm gonna flip on somebody and then I call somebody a silly goose and they're like, oh!
Get wrecked.
Yeah. It's not that bad when you call somebody you know, an unmillionaire ass bitch or a silly goose. I once called somebody both, and my kids were like, "Oh, silly goose, that's cool."
You unmillionaire silly ass goose.
Just saying. If you got kids, you have to look for a better way to curse, chat. I still curse a shit ton, right? In front of my kids, but I try not to make it stick in their heads. I don't want it to be like, oh, I remember Dad used to call someone a millionaire ass bitch when I was 6. No, Dad called somebody a silly goose.
And that guy was devastated.
That guy was pissed, yeah. When I grow up, everyone's a silly goose. Yeah, Powell's speech changed to 12:40. Great. What time frame do you get entries? Couldn't find it on Dom Playbook. We mostly look for entries on the 5-minute, with trying to fill the 1 hour and the 30-minute ranges. So look at this. Did we break the top here? No, right? Respected it. Basically. Didn't break the top. Previous started with no bottom wick. Previous candle closed with no bottom wick. It's a shit show here. Leo, see you later, Leo. Appreciate you for stopping by, showing some love. If you're gonna dip, drop a like, sub to the channel. We're on our way to 7K subs. On our way to 10K subs, maybe 30K subs by the end of the year. That would be huge. That would be dope. Other than that, I hope you're enjoying the New York session live stream, and not more ranging, not more just sitting on your hands, but more value tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully no more ranging. Hopefully this is the range for the New York session, and then we can break out by this evening and have some decent positions for the Asian session. Adios, amigo. Already subbed. Beautiful. I know that. I know you're subbed. That was for everyone else. Bedtime, 2 a.m. down here. Thanks, folks. Wicks. Farmer Tom Trading. Appreciate you for joining us from down under. You 1 millionaire silly ass goose. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, chat. We'll play some Wordle games tomorrow when Don's back. I know he's excited. Maybe we'll do like 3 or 4 days worth of Wordle, since we didn't do one at all this week. And Weaver and Contexto. I just don't want to get stuck here for the next 40 minutes. I think 40 minutes from now, I want to be sweating buckets at the gym. All right, chat. Go get yourself some breakfast. If you already had breakfast, drink another coffee. Get wired. Go see sound. Drink a coffee. Double espresso. And once you see sound waves, you're good to go. Good to have another day. Good to have another great day. All right, so clap it up for yourselves. Thank you so much. Mods, thank you for joining us. Kieran, Tom, Potato. I love that
Good to
name.
be here. Thanks for hosting.
For sure. Reza, appreciate. Oh shit, Calm, you were here. My bad. He's been in. That boy was in the back room just. Damn. What the fuck happened to your hair? You look like you look like you just came out of space at like 6 in the morning on Sunday. Club space.
I look like I just traded 3 sessions.
This is what you look like when you walk out of a club in the morning and there's people around you jogging, going to have breakfast, and you're like, what the fuck? I need glasses. And a cab. Damn. Now you're grabbing liquidity. So what, you think now we're gonna drive? See, Calm's grabbing all that liquidity. Will we drive here? Chat, I'm gonna close the stream and this shit will just take off. Club space till 3 p.m. I walk into space. Well, okay, I don't walk into space. Last time I went to space, I walked in at 6 a.m. and I left at around 2 p.m. That's the only way I go to party at space. Cause they open the roof and it's dope. Yeah. Off the volleys. Maybe back in the day. Back in the day. Right? Come on, Felix. That's some shit you doing. Don't tell nobody. Ibiza. One day I want to go there. I have not been to Ibiza, but I'd love to go.
Did you pop a pill in Ibiza?
Did I? I have never
Would
been
you?
there. Would I? Probably. Ibiza? I don't know. It depends. If I'm going to Spain on like a family trip, or am I going with my boys?
With Don. With Don and
With,
Marcos.
with Don, I'm gonna need to fucking hire security to keep lookout after them. That boy Don doesn't do nothing. Maybe.
That boy gonna be on his MT4 in the club.
Might have to find him somewhere on a roof. In a freezer. Missing a finger and shit. Am I going on a family trip? Yeah. Or am I going with my boys? That's the key here. Like, is this a family trip? Because if it's a family trip, I have to FedEx overnight myself like a pound of marijuana. But if it's like if it's like a backpacking trip through Europe, while like the Hangover and shit.
Now, I've been to Barcelona. Barcelona's fire.
I mean, yeah, I've been to many places. I've never been to anywhere in South America. I'll say that. I've been all over Europe, never been to South America.
Jamaica? You been to Jamaica?
No.
Ooh. I heard the flights aren't
I
that
bring
expensive.
Jamaica here. Where, Jamaica?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm right near Jamaica right now. Basically there.
Right near the beach, boy.
All right, fellas. Boys, we're gonna call it a stream.
Thanks for my 15
look,
seconds.
this
I
was
appreciate it.
Yeah, your 15 seconds of fame. Well, not everybody got to meet Calm Effects. That's the troll in the chat. He's on here.
I'll see you guys tomorrow where we go back to our regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, we'll be back for Don's stream tomorrow morning. Tonight, we're on my stream. See, I thought we were going to break down here. Look, it just pulled back up. So the range continues. Chat, yeah, tomorrow morning, back on Don Vo's stream. Go sub to his channel if you haven't yet, because I'm going to be on there tomorrow morning. And thank you guys for joining me for this New York session live stream. It's been real. It's been dope. I loved hosting it. And
what a great day, guys.
Yep. And then 7K for Asian tonight. We'll celebrate. We'll have a shot. We'll have a smoke. We'll see. But yeah, by tonight, by tonight, 7K subs should be technically. We'll see. Typically, I get roughly 100 a day, so I think we'll get 7K on average, 100 a day. All right, look at this. This is side D already of our tape. It's the fourth time I'm switching the sides here on our cassette player. Anyway,
shout out everyone.
Yeah.
I caught some pips with Don.
With Don? Oh, with the signal?
Yeah, bro got 8 pips.
I know, I saw. He's waiting on what I'm waiting on, but I just need to.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's tough.
Anyway, shout out to everybody that joined us, and we'll be on tomorrow morning on Don's stream, and tonight, Asian session on my stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, thank you mods, thank you moderators, thank you the trolls, thank you all the newbies, the noobs, thank you for the questions. Love and wisdom to you all. I will see you later on tonight. That's our stream. Oh, Karen, Calm, thank you guys for showing up. Reza,
thanks for having me. Thanks for the link, Karen.
Yep.
Of course.
All right, later guys. Bye.